We didn't stop wanting each other. We lost the script. Something is breaking, and almost no one is naming it correctly. Men and women haven't stopped wanting each other, but they've stopped understanding how to be with each other. Hello, I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller, and for most of human history, relationships didn't require invention. They followed a script, not perfect, not always fair, but clear. Roles were defined, expectations were understood, the path was predictable. You didn't have to ask, what is this? Where is this going? Because everyone already knew. Then something changed. The script disappeared, not gradually, but fast enough that no replacement was built. Now, everyone is free to choose, free to define roles, free to reject tradition. And on the surface, that sounds like progress. But here's the cost no one talks about. Without a shared script, every relationship becomes a negotiation. From the beginning, what does commitment mean? Who leads? Who provides? What is expected? And here's the problem. Men and women are answering those questions differently. Not because they don't want connection, but because they've adapted to a world that is changing faster than they can reconcile. Different incentives, different pressures, different fears. So now, they're not just meeting each other, they're negotiating reality itself. This is the part no one sees clearly. We are in a recalibration phase, but it's happening without awareness, which makes it dangerous. Because recalibration without understanding isn't alignment, it's drift. A slow, silent divergence where both sides feel misunderstood, misrepresented, and increasingly unwilling to engage. So what happens? People don't stop wanting love. They stop participating in the process. Men withdraw. Women raise delusional filters and expectations. And the space between them grows. Not from lack of desire, but from lack of a shared framework. This isn't a war between men and women. It's something more subtle. A system that lost its structure and hasn't rebuilt itself. And until that happens, people won't stop wanting each other. They'll just keep missing each other. A shared framework isn't romantic. It's not chemistry. It's not butterflies. It's a mutually understood operating system for how the relationship functions, especially when things are not easy. At minimum, it includes a shared purpose. Are we building something long-term, or just enjoying each other in the moment? If this isn't aligned, everything else breaks. A structure is knowing who handles what, who leads in which domains, what does each person own. Without this, you get power struggles or passive drift. When something is wrong, how do we handle it? Direct conversation. Withdrawal, escalation. Most relationships don't fail from conflict. They fail from how conflict is handled. What keeps us bonded? What happens when one person disconnects? This is where most couples have zero explicit agreement. Do modern couples even want to build? That's actually the right question. Are we entering relationships for feeling or construction? Feelings come and go, and there is no stability in relationships built on feelings, connection, excitement, chemistry driven by emotion, and immediacy dominates early dating, the pink haze, the honeymoon phase. But to build something that lasts requires sacrifice, discipline, delayed gratification. Most people never consciously transition from the experience phase to the construction phase. They just assume it will happen. It doesn't. It seems obvious, but if one partner is trying to build something stable, but the other is optimizing for experience that can feel adversarial. A shared framework doesn't magically appear. It's created through explicit conversations early, observing behavior under stress, walking away from misalignment quickly, not trying to teach someone mid-relationship. Modern relationships fail from unspoken expectations about what the relationship is supposed to be. No script, no alignment, no connection.